City, and that means the former champions of the EPL would really continue to play for continental glories next season, because the Court of Arbitration for Sports, CAS, has announced that their 2-year ban from the UEFA Champions League will no longer take place. That means Manchester City would be very much available. They will be in contention for both local and, of course, international competitions in the next 2 years, despite earlier worries, earlier accusations of violations, on the rules of the competition. The team handled by Pep Guardiola will not just behind the UEFA Champions League slots and even the title next season. They'll play with full confidence as the EPL is continuing. As it is now, according to CAS, they will no longer pay the fine of 30 million euro. They will now just pay 10 million euro, and that's quite a good one for a club that had originally been banned for 2 years. And that means they will be fully confident regarding local and international competitions. The former English Premiership champions, presently second on the EPL log, would further have the prospects of retaining most of their key players and even their manager Pep Guardiola. For instance, Kevin De Bruyne, who many had been reported as one of the players ready to leave Manchester City, could get some quiet moments, some cool moments for management and, of course, fans of Manchester City. Because it is now, he could tarry a while regarding his planned departure. And Sergio Aguero, his deal with Manchester City is also likely to be renewed any moment from now, because most of them, we are really waiting for the confirmation of this CAS verdict. Good one coming to them. But rival clubs that had actually been hoping to get the slot of Man City, that is if they got dropped, will get disappointed at this point in time, because as it is, 2 clubs, Manchester City will be the second behind the champions, Liverpool. Liverpool, we all know, are champions already, and they are confirmed for UEFA Champions League next season. And with this latest information coming from the Court of Arbitration for Sports, Manchester City will be the second club. Indeed, they are bound to be second, because there's no stopping them. Recently, they bashed Brighton 5-0, a confirmation of the fact that they are still as hot as when they won the EPL last season. But even now that they are dethroned, there are better challenges for them, ready to finish second, of course, face Europe next season. We know they are in the competition this season, but not many clubs, nobody really would want a drop for a team like Manchester City. So apparently the pressure is up them, and we can tell you that third place Chelsea is among teams that would be aiming for the top 4 position. They are placed third at the moment with 60 points. Leicester City is on 59, while Manchester United are also on their trail on 58. Wolves that had a good result over the weekend are on 58 points, while Sheffield United, newcomers so to say, but they've not shown respect to anybody. They are among the top 4 contenders on 54 points from 35 games at the moment. So it's getting hotter and hotter. Who will join Liverpool and, of course, Manchester City in the fight for the top 4 of the English Premiership? But let's inform you that Tottenham Hotspur that beat Arsenal 2-1 are far from the top 4, even though their manager Jose Mourinho would also say, or keep saying, that everything is possible until the final whistle. And we can tell you too that Leicester City still very much, they blew their top 4 opportunity following a 4-0 defeat from Bournemouth over the weekend. Wolves kept their hopes alive with a 3-0 thrashing of Chelsea, and as I mentioned, Sheffield United are not giving up in any way. So as it is, the likes of Everton, Southampton, Newcastle, and of course Brighton will finish on the middle of the 20-club English Premiership. But for the drop, the likes of West Ham, the likes of Watford, Bournemouth, and of course Aston Villa could be the candidates for relegation, just like we know that Norwich City have been eliminated already. But as I said earlier, In football, everything is possible, but let's keep joining, or let's keep applauding Manchester City for this big escape coming from the court of arbitration. That's to say, they will be very much alive in the next 2 seasons. No more ban for them, and no stopping the celebration of Manchester City. From Lagos, and Raymond Akbar for News Express, Nigerian Television.